Wait, let me see if the audio is right. It's not connected. Okay, there we go. Hi guys, welcome back to Sagi's Dream. We're going to be doing a Sagittarius upcoming predictions. This probably will be a lengthy video, so I'm going to wait for everybody to just come in. Well, just, majority to come in and then we'll get started. What did I want to say? Oh, okay. So these are the topics we'll be covering today. Hi everyone. All right, so we'll be covering what's changing up in your lifestyle. We'll be talking about friendship, family, your neighbors. I thought that would be a fun one to do. We're going to talk about career or your business. We're also going to talk about your coworkers, your boss, or maybe even your employees if you have your own business. We'll be talking about finances, and we'll end it off with love, of course. So this should be a very fun reading, okay? How's everybody doing? Hey, hey, hey. All right, I'm gonna wait just a couple more seconds and then we're gonna jump right in, okay? I'm excited to see everybody here. This is good. All right. 1 second, guys, and we'll get started in just a second, okay? I hope you guys are doing well today as well. Okay, that's cute. Hi, guys. All right, everybody is here. All right, we're gonna get started in just a second. Hold on. Let me attach this microphone because I have to like get up to put it from the back to my computer, and then we'll jump in. Just to clarify, we're doing how many topics? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 topics today. Lifestyle, friendship, family, neighbors, career and business, coworkers, boss, employees, finances, and love. 8 topics, okay? 1 second. Should only take a second, guys. Hold on. All right, let's get started, guys. How are you guys doing? Let me see. I want to say hello to you guys before we get started. Hi, P. Smith. Hi, CC. Hi, Deandra. Tamara. Hello. Hi, Nadia. Hi, Carlian. Hi, Leo Moon. Hi, Dana. Okay, and I think that's it. All right. Oh, you said you're itchy because you have a bunch of bug bites. That has been the horror of my living space, is like the bugs, okay? First, it was like drain flies, got that covered. Now, there's nasty like water bugs because I live right next to a preserve and I wanted a private balcony. So I got like my apartment right next to where the preserve forest is. And I thought, oh, that's going to be such a beautiful scene. And it's not. And then I'm on the second floor, and then my neighbor above me is just a hassle and a nightmare. And they are just a nightmare. I don't want to say anything too mean, but I'll just keep it at that. And so we've been having like basically roaches, but like water bugs trying to come in the apartment. And I'm trying to eradicate that before it gets serious because I can't live. Like I'm literally in paranoia every day. Every day I'm living in fear, which is horrible, but it's the truth. So it really sucks. And you got to just move on. I'm trying to come to terms with it that this may be an ongoing issue, and I'm trying not to jump off the balcony, okay? Seriously, I'm trying not to like just end it all because it's a lot, but I'm trying to think positively of everything positive that is happening in my life. Okay. Alrighty. Off spray orange can. Yeah. Sorry about that. I'm trying to figure out how to eradicate it. I got everything I need. I got like borax powder. I've gotten like birth control for water bugs, which is like doesn't allow them to reproduce. And I'm trying to figure out what else do I need, but it is disgusting and it's like a nightmare. I'm living in fear every day, okay? But I'll be okay. I hope so. I'm a good person, so I hope that I'll be okay. All right, let's jump right into this. Sag, let's jump into your lifestyle. Let's see what's changing up in your lifestyle. Anything significant? I'm gonna do four cards for each section. So this will be a lengthy video, but much needed. All right, so let's see. Starting off with lifestyle for my Saggies, what's changing up in their lifestyle? Anything significant, please? What's changing up in my Saggies lifestyle? Anything significant? Give me some cards, please. What's changing up in Saggies life? Generally, anything that needs to come out, please allow it to come out. For the end of June and moving into the month of July, what's changing up in Saggies lifestyle? All right. First card we have is the Knight of Wands. Okay, cool. Let's see what else. We have the Nine of Cups. Seven of Cups. And one more card. 10 of Cups. Okay, period. We love that. All right, let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. We have the Chariot. Really nice energy, Sag. Wow. All right, behind the Chariot is the Knight of Pentacles. So this has been long overdue for you, but you are going to be very successful in anything that you put your mind in action to the rest of this month and moving into July. This could be especially for career or your finances, super successful in what you want to do here. I feel like you are moving past obstacles that have been put in your way, especially if you've been feeling very stagnant. Things are about to pick up for you at a great speed, especially from that Knight of Wands. Things are coming in really fast. So your head may be spinning where you just don't even understand where everything is coming from. You're like, wow, all these things are just dropping out of the air. These are things that were already aligned and set up for you. It's just all about timing. And with that Chariot, you're like green light. So many blessings, so many opportunities, new connections, old connections moving forward, travel, even maybe for some of you, being very decisive as well. So if you've been in a very indecisive state, you don't know what you want to do, you don't know what you want to eat, you don't know who you want to date, you don't know what your vibe is. I feel like you're going to be very in the energy of like taking risk and landing on the good side and not thinking twice about it, making a lot of impulsive decisions, but they seem like positive decisions, hopefully. All right. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups, I feel like you are just going to be very spoiled by the universe and also people around you and opportunities around you. Very, very spoiled. This is a good time for you to ask for exactly what you want plus more, because it's all about you. Have it your way, okay? Nine of Cups. And I feel like people are kind of getting into position with you. Like whatever you ask for, you can get. There can be an energy of need or codependency around you. So this could be in friendships, in love, in family, and at work. People are going to be very codependent of your energy. So you can exploit that if you want to, of course, not to extreme, but you are able to just get your way in certain things. I see a lot of self-indulgence here where you are just really could come off a little bit selfish, but I don't see anyone clocking your tea. Everybody's like in agreement with you. There's also an energy of you being very emotionally fulfilled alone. So you may not feel the need to branch out with your friends. You may not feel the need to date or even be in a relationship. There's a lot of emotional fulfillment here. All right, Seven of Cups. Part of that Nine of Cups comes from that Seven of Cups, having so many options to choose from where you don't have to be codependent towards anything. You're kind of like doing your own thing. I feel like it's the other way around. Like situations are codependent towards you. And there's a lot of options or opportunities that want you at the same time. So it's about being decisive. And I don't see you having a problem making decisions. Part of your coping mechanism of having so many options laid out is just not thinking about it and just going for whatever is the shiny object. So that's interesting. I hope that you make a good decision and not something that will bite you in the butt. But I feel like for the most part, these are really good decisions because you land on the 10 of Cups, which is ultimate fulfillment. So you go straight from the 9 of Cups, being super spoiled, to the 10 of Cups, support and love from everything that surrounds you. Everything's in alignment, everything's in agreement moving forward the rest of this month, moving into July. So this is a really good time for you. You're not even a summer baby, but something about summer screams fire signs, right? And I feel like majority of fire signs are really going to see hit their peak in the summer, including Sag, okay? So let's go ahead and get some oracle about this maybe. Tell me about the Knight of Wands for my Saggies. Knight of Wands for Sag. All right, we have memories. So something from your past is now ready to be acted on. And you could have such a you could have grown impatient towards an opportunity that when it does show up and it's ready to claim, you're not thinking twice about it. Okay. So this could be like a relationship connection, or this could be like a business opportunity, or just an opportunity to travel, or just in your lifestyle period, just like living life. And I feel like you're taking something on that you wanted, but you could have also, it may not have been the right timing. So now something is giving you the green light and you're not thinking twice about it. You're going for it because it's familiar to you, because it's something that you wanted in the past. So if that's like a connection or career or business or finance or your interests, your hobbies, travel, experiences, I feel like you are going for it at this time. And it also could be right timing to go after it. So you're jumping on it very fast. And I feel like it's coming to completion very fast as well. All right, let's go ahead and clarify that. We'll go down the row. Clarify the Knight of Wands for Sag. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Yeah, Three of Pentacles could be a work opportunity or opportunity to collaborate with other people. So if you have a business, this could be a business opportunity for you. This could be like a connection, but it seems platonic or family energy. It's to connect and collaborate and maybe even like compromise from the other end. I don't see it from your end because you're the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups does not compromise. So it's almost like people are bending over backwards to give you some type of ideal situation and you're jumping for it. You're pulling it off of the table before anyone snatches it up. And you're also coming out on the side where it's favorable to you. Could be why this situation perhaps took so long to get off the ground, because it needed to be 100% favorable for my Saggies. All right, let's see what else. Yeah, the Hangman. Very stagnant situation that's about to pick up for you. So something you've been in limbo about, and now it's about to pick up for you, and you're jumping at it first things first, okay? Ten of Swords as well. This situation definitely happened around a time that you were in a severe depression maybe, or you also could have been leaving a really bad situation that was unrepairable. So you're looking for that next connection or that next opportunity that kind of distracts you from what you're going through. And when you needed it the most, it wasn't available. It wasn't ready. It was still like brewing. And now that you could be in a better headspace, now it's coming in, which makes it chef's kiss. Okay. So you could have not understood why something wasn't coming through for you when you felt like you most needed it, but this is actually a better time, if that makes sense. Okay. All right. So, Nine of Cups is here. Let's talk about that. Nine of Cups, please, with the Nine of Cups. All right, we have merit making. I feel like I look like a meme or something when I do that face, okay? I don't know. All right, merit making. Someone is making things up to you, or multiple people or multiple situations all at the same time could be relaying karma of some sort. So there's definitely some wrongdoing, some foul play that has happened. And moving forward, you are getting your just due, whether that's from the universe treating you nicely because you had such a rough time with the Ten of Swords, or these actual situations or people coming towards you and giving you that karma. Okay. This can be reversed, by the way, too. So if you owe someone, like a friend or a family member, some good karma because maybe during that tough time that you're going through, you didn't treat them the best. This is the best time to go for it because you're still in that Nine of Cups energy where you're still being spoiled. So could be something about how you made just to do with people that you've hurt, or people that hurt you are going to be kissing that butt. Okay. So there's that going on. Let's see what's going on. Anything significant about that? One card to summarize, because we have a lot of sections to get through. So one card to summarize. Page of Cups. Yeah, apologies or just very genuine favors coming towards you because merit making, like karma. Okay. And this also could be you. But I also feel like even if it is you, Sag, making things right with other people, you still are getting great karma in return in that same instance. It's like instant karma. So even if you have to make an apology or apologize to a friend or a family member or a boss or coworker, you're still getting instant karma right back with the situations that have done you wrong. Okay? So don't be afraid if you feel like you're on the wrong side of karma to do what you have to do so that you can get that extra benefit. I feel like it will really work out in your favor. All right, Seven of Cups. With this Seven of Cups, um, you have a lot of options. Okay, you have a lot of options in every category in life. So, you know, in your hobbies and your interests and your experiences, if you want to travel, if you are having certain friendships, if it comes down to your love life, if it comes down to family. There's so many different things where you don't just have one path or one avenue that's opening for you. You have multiple. The only thing that I say as a reader is with the Seven of Cups, be careful of doing something that you've already done that has proved itself to be faulty. So, for example, if an ex is coming back around, but the reason that you and this ex fell out is because they're a cheater, don't just go for the ex because more than likely they're going to cheat again. For example, if your dad is wanting to, or your mom is wanting to come back in your life, but they are a narcissist, they may be coming back in along with other family members. Don't take their meeting over your other family members' meeting because they're still going to be who they are. So the Seven of Cups is amazing because it says you have so many options where you can be open, but there's a warning of not being open to things that have already proved themselves to be effed up in your life. Okay. So what's the Seven of Cups? So past and new is coming in. And even with new, be careful of new because if new people, new situations kind of have the same energy from past situations that did you wrong, you know that's not it either. Okay. Just because it's new doesn't mean go after it. So you really have to be decisive, but I see you being very impulsive. So I don't know how that's going to play out for you. I also feel like you have like a lucky gamble. So even if you are impulsive, the 10 of cups, but I still want to warn you to be very discerning. All right. So what's the 7 of cups here? What's the 7 of cups? Promise. Okay. So there's someone here, and you know what I'm getting about this person? Very egotistical, but they can back it up, you know? You know that song by Beyonce was like, he got a big ego, such a big ego. Talk like this because he can back it up. So there's someone here who's very egotistical. It's like very prideful for them to even be your option. They don't want to be one of your options. They want to be your one and only, but they have good intentions with this promise. They are promising themselves to you, but it really hurts their spirit to even be one of your options. I feel like this person is going to stick out the most, or the situation will stick out the most, because it doesn't have to be a person. It could be a opportunity that they feel prideful even having to, you know, look like eager to you. It's like you should want me, I shouldn't want you. But the energy right now is everybody wants Sag. So it is what it is. Let's see what's going on with this promise and the 7 of cups. 4 of cups. Okay. So you could be there's some type of energy, whether it's right now or even in the past, that you have rejected an energy or just not been interested. You could have really ignored this energy. It's a very prideful type of person or situation, and you kind of like didn't give them any type of attention. You could have shaded them in a way. They feel shaded, okay? Um, and it's here. It's still an opportunity, but I feel like this situation or this person is like, if Sag does not get right and pick me, oh, it's going to be World War III, because someone's ego is already hurt from maybe the past. Or if this is a new situation, it's like, even if you don't pick me, you must be like silly in the head, you know? You must be the R word, if you know what I'm saying. So that's what the situation is. They're like, and I feel like this person is like eager, or the situation is eager, but they're not going to show you. They have too much pride to show you. But they're like, if you don't pick me and you have me sitting here looking silly like we're on The Bachelor, oh, if you don't give me my rose, oh, okay, you got a thing coming. I want to pull a second card for this energy. Yeah, 5 of cups. So this is a past energy that's already been slided, or they feel slided, because 5 of cups is all about the past and it feels like a missed opportunity. 7 of cups is this opportunity coming back around, but there's other opportunities alongside this one. It's like, if you don't give me my rose at the end of this bachelor or bachelorette, it's going to be me and you, okay, in the back room. All right. And I feel like this is coming. It has yet to come, but this opportunity or this person is stepping up, or they've been waiting for you to pick them. And it's like, watch your back if you don't. Okay. Is this a good opportunity for Sag? Yes or no? Or a good person for Sag? Yes or no? Death card. No, it's not, honestly. It's not, unless there's some change or transformation. The thing that makes me think that this opportunity or this person has not changed, because they still have a big ego. So it's like, you're still prideful. You're still like, you still have that ego complex, and that's what makes it not good, because death card is like a no card in tarot, but it also talks about change. So if someone changes, then yes, but if someone's still the same situation or person, no. All right. And High Priestess, some of you guys are very discerning, that you know that this is not good for you, but you're also the Knight of Wands, which is like, loves everything bad. Bad girl, bad boy. So we'll see how that transpires. Last card we have here is a 10 of Cups. Let's see what that's about. Tell me about the 10 of Cups. Because what I feel with the situation too, even if you pick this situation, there's like some kickback from them even having to stand in line and wait for you. So it's like, okay, I'm happy you picked me, but now I'm going to make you suffer because you even had me sitting next to these other opportunities and you know I'm better than them. So that's why I think the death card is coming out. All right, what's the 10 of Cups here for Sag? Really great resolution to all your problems. The 10 of Cups, feeling very happy. I don't know if you've been happy in a long time, but you're going to be very happy, especially in July. Conflict, okay? Could be because conflict is not going to be surrounding you, or if there is conflict surrounding you, it has nothing to do with you, for one, or you just are going to be not responding, okay? Like you're not getting easily riled up. We have calm here. So I feel like you're going to be very happy here. Also, that conflict gives competition, maybe over the Sag. I don't know. You may like that. You may have a calmness to it. You're not even phased. You're like, you should be fighting over me. What's the 10 of Cups? Oh, Lord. What's the 10 of Cups here? Yeah, Knight of Cups. Okay. You may have some lovers with the S, or friends with the S fighting over your time, your community, your love, okay? And I see you being very calm about it, which is just crazy. Yeah, 4-1. Someone's going to get that last rose. I don't know why I keep comparing this to The Bachelor, but for real. Someone's really going to get that last rose from you, and they're going to be the last one standing with you, and you and this person will be in a very sacred connection of some sort, okay? So I do see that. Okay. Also, the 8 of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. So this is like self-sabotage, or this is like mind games. People may feel like you're playing mind games with them. Like you're very strategic, you're planning something out. Maybe because you're being so calm when they're so angry or they're so riled up. So be careful of that. You don't want to come off as a manipulator. Also, be careful of self sabotage towards something that's for your highest good as well. So there's that. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there, guys. This is gonna be a long reading. Okay, it's gonna be like probably an hour or more long. I hope you guys have your drinks, your smokes, your your pets near you. You're gonna need some emotional comfort. I need to go get like a drink, like not a adult drink, but like a lemonade or something. So let me go do that before we go. The next topic is going to be friendship. So let's go do that. Let me go get my mug really quickly because I just like came back from the gym and I just came straight on here. So 1 second. Oh, you all have food. Yeah, I wish I had food too. I'm hungry. I'm very hungry after the gym. Give me 1 second. It's only going to take 2 seconds. I promise you. The kitchen's right there. Before we get into friendship, let me go get this mug, okay? And then we'll finish it out. All right, I'm back, guys. See, that didn't take too long. Let's move on to friendship. All right, let's do 3 cards for friendship and let's see what's going on. Ooh, sorry, y'all. I had to wipe my nose too because I had like a little crusty booger. All right, let's go ahead and get friendship for my Saggies. Let's get friendship for my Saggies. New or old, just tell me what's happening for Sag moving forward into the month of July. Anything significant, please? Strength card, Leo energy. Okay, so you could be um, getting close to a Leo. There's also something about self discipline. So we'll talk about that. Let's see. Yeah, the Fool. This is very similar to Aries read that I did on the other channel on Dream Tarot. If you didn't know, if you just follow Sagi's Dream, I also have a second channel where I also do Sagittarius readings as well as other zodiac signs. It's called Dream Tarot, and it's linked in my description box if I'm not mistaken. But yes, very similar to Aries in a way, and I'll tell you about it. Okay. Oh Lord, there goes the Seven of Cups again. You have your pick of friends. You have your pick of the litter, right? All right, Knight of Swords, okay. What's under that? Two of Pentacles, okay. So immediately, guys, what I'm getting is Two of Pentacles energy, priority, okay? Like someone, you or someone in your friend groups wants to be more of a priority or wants more time made for them. There's something like a separation here where maybe someone's been so tied up in their own life, and someone wants to be made more of a priority. This could be not something of the past. This could be like currently moving forward to future, because you have the Seven of Cups here, which is like a lot of friends, a lot of different styles of friends too, different interests, different hobbies. You have different groups around, and it can be hard to kind of like make time for everyone. But there's a very significant friendship here with the Strength card that's like the strongest friendship, so like a best friend. The Fool, someone is straying from that friendship, not because it's not still strong and loving, because someone is switching up their lifestyle. So, how I could see this is like, if I have to think off the top of my head, I would see this as like, say someone like smokes a lot, which there's nothing wrong with smoking, by the way. Smoking can be very therapeutic, okay? But like, say someone just wants to stop. Maybe it hasn't been therapeutic for them. Maybe it has been detrimental in some way in this person's life. On the other hand, for the other friend, it's not really a phase. They're still living life like normal. Well, this other friend could be straying towards another friend group who may just not smoke. Doesn't mean that they're more compatible. Doesn't mean that they have more fun with these people. There's a similarity here where it's like we both don't smoke as a collective, right? And that could really be like, I see that a lot of times. Like, I don't know, I've been watching a lot of shows and I've been watching a lot of court cases. I'm really like into law and stuff like that. But I've been seeing like, even with, I don't know if I should say, I don't want to trigger anyone, but I've been seeing even with cults, like people think cults is like a whole lifestyle change, which it is, but it starts from commonality. One commonality. Maybe we just like to get ice cream from this certain ice cream shop, and that's the in. So it's almost like someone has an in a new friendship or group because there's just one commonality. Doesn't mean that this friendship over here is less than. It's just like this is the new lifestyle, the Fool, that this person is venturing into, and they're kind of nomading off. So whoever's over here, Strength card, we've been solid for so long. Now you're keeping your options open and being very shady because like you're not picking up the phone. We're not hanging out every Saturday like we used to. We don't text, we don't send DMs, we don't send reels to each other, TikToks to each other anymore, blah, blah, blah. And it's putting a strain on the connection. And then the Two of Pentacles, how do you prioritize your time so you don't make me feel like you don't care anymore, And I feel like that's going to be a thing right now and moving forward for you, Sag, whether you're on the side of venturing out or you're on the side of feeling left behind. Okay, so that's what I see. Let's go ahead and clarify the strength card, please. I'm so jealous of you guys saying that you're eating right now. I really want to eat, but let me try not to think about it. Okay. Clarify the strength card, please. Clarify the strength. Right. Okay, so someone's afraid of a connection not being as strong as what it used to be. All right. Someone's also afraid to speak up and say something because that could also, it's almost like whoever this person is very brave and courageous, like Leo energy, but they're afraid to speak up because even speaking up can drive the connection farther. It's like, what if I rub them the wrong way? Like I used to be able to say what I want and be heard, but now I feel so outcasted that even if I speak up, what if they just kind of like leave me behind totally? So it's almost giving like even relationship vibes, which I believe friendships are like relationships. And it's like, because loyalty, right? You have to stay loyal to your friend. You should stay loyal to your friend. So someone's afraid to speak up, almost like in a relationship where you're noticing a change, but you're afraid to speak up because you don't want this person to even get further away from you. That kind of energy is going on. All right. So let's see. What's the fright with the strength card? Also, fright with the strength card is so interesting because this feels like someone who doesn't hold their tongue. Strength card is like bravery, courageousness. I'm the biggest in the room. Who wants to try me? I'm going to speak up. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say that. Someone has grown very silent. I don't think someone's afraid of their friend. I think that there's a respect level there where it's like, I don't want to hurt them because they seem like they've changed and I don't know how to gauge your energy now. I don't know if I can speak up and they just understand me, or will I be misunderstood, or will they feel disrespect from me? It it's getting real. I don't know. It feels like I'm afraid to even say something to my friend because I don't know how close we are anymore. Someone has a lot of respect for someone that it scares them to even say something, which is interesting. What's the strength card here? So you guys are like a married couple, you and this person. Yeah, Seven of Swords. So someone's been wearing a mask or just hiding how they feel, just like fitting in, or just really hiding, masking their true feelings, hiding their true feelings here, okay? They don't want to say anything, but they do feel like it's about to be over, and they're already mourning the friendship, which is interesting. So this has to speak of a best friend for sure, because why would it be a new friend who's feeling so deeply? All right, what's the Fool here? So someone is finding themselves and going towards new ventures, new heights. What's interesting, I can see the cards on the table here. So the Fool card, let me pull this up so you guys can see it as well. The Fool card is riding towards the Strength card. Like I have a new hobby, new interest, new lifestyle. Like say someone's becoming vegan all of a sudden, whatever. And it's like, even if I'm going to be changing and being vegan, I'm still riding towards my, oops, wrong side, my friend here with the strength card. I have other options, oops, on this side, but I'm not even, my back is turned to these people. So there's definitely some miscommunication or a misunderstanding here. It's actually a deep misunderstanding, I feel. Tell me about the Fool, Aquarius, or Aries energy. Tell me about the Fool. Yeah, collaboration. Someone wants someone to join them on their journey. Now, remember what I said about smoking, right? So it's like if I want to stop smoking because it's like not bringing me peace, and someone does smoke because it does bring them peace, how can y'all collaborate? Because that means one of you has to either start smoking or one of you has to quit, and there may be like hard to collaborate or compromise. So that's where the roadblock could hit. There could be a roadblock in like, I don't want to change. Why should I have to change? That's not my vibe. And there could be someone here like, well, I can't go back to doing what I quit. I'm dedicated to my new lifestyle. Okay. So that could be where the roadblock is. But at the same time, the Fool is facing the strength. It's like, I still want to be in cahoots with you, but when I bring this up, you retreat, okay? Loneliness. So I feel alone in this process. Like I wish we could vibe on this. I know I'm asking of a lot, but I would hope that you would support me, okay? Tell me about the Fool, the Devil. Okay, so there's something that's done in over excess, or something that could be in substances or drinking or shopping, spending money, or just in behavior that this person who's the fool just doesn't vibe with anymore. They can't get down with it. They see it as a negative thing. That can definitely make some differences here, okay? Now, the whole situation is very fair. It's like, okay, you think that, fair enough, but I'm not on that same wavelength. So that kind of causes the block. Whoever this fool is has options. And I also want to say something. Whoever the strength card is has options as well. It's not one sided by any means. Let's see what these options are giving. Are they giving fulfillment? Well, options are giving real estate, which are like long term investments. So these options could be a good fit for whoever this fool card is, or even the strength card. There are other options, but there's almost like this want to be together, you and this person. But these other options also coincide with what both of you guys relate with, which is interesting. Yeah, the sun is here. So like there's a positive connection with new connections, but it's like I'm trying to make it work with the old connection. King of Wands as well, like new options are very chase worthy. So they're texting first, they're asking you to hang out, they're FaceTiming, they're sending you, Amazon wish list with what they've seen on Amazon. They're sending you TikToks, memes, all of these. There's a real investment going on from new connections, but there's this fear of letting go of a past connection that's the strongest. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing. I hope that resonates with you guys, and we're gonna move forward. I don't know what to say about that, honestly. There's that roadblock where it's like I'm ready to move forward and someone's not ready to move forward. They're still vibing in that energy that was initial, and they don't feel a threat. They don't feel like it's detrimental to them. So it's like, to be fair, is there any way that we can hang out where we're both satisfied? I don't know. Okay. Alrighty. Moving forward. Family. All right, I'm gonna do two cards for family because cause, okay. Let's talk about family. Two cards for family. Anything significant moving forward with Sagi's family? Anything significant for my family of the Sagittarius? Okay. All right. Wheel of Fortune. And then we have the Chariot. Four of Wands. Okay. So things could be turning around between you and your family who you consider the most valuable to you. Like, whatever, if this is your parents, your cousins, your siblings, it doesn't matter. There's a turnaround here where you and your family are done with a like roadblock and moving forward in a positive energy. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Wands, and under that is the King of Wands. So your family could be putting forth more of the effort to deal with you or hang out with you or speak to you. There's definitely a turnaround here where it seems like there's going to be a positive streak between you and your family. And I see a successful ending here. Maybe for a while it didn't seem like so, but I definitely see a successful turnaround. All right. So what's the Wheel of Fortune? What's the Wheel of Fortune? All right, we have libation here. Libation is like church or donations or just prayer or just believing in a higher consciousness. So you could have prayed about this, your family could have prayed about this. They could be very charitable during this time and helping you through a tough time. Maybe you are helping someone through a tough time and it's changing things. It's changing the narrative of this connection. All right, there could be something about church if your family's in the church or in the mosque. I don't know, there's something where people have been praying about having a stronger tie with you. Also, people could be walking more in a direction of their highest consciousness. So, just making good decisions to now you feel like you can get closer to them. All right. Like apology. So people could have had a revelation of some sort through prayer, through spirituality, through just trying to be a better person, change their life around, and it's turning things around. And I feel like you are getting an apology that you deserve. Or if you've already gotten this apology, you're finally accepting it now. Okay. So that is the Wheel of Fortune. Let's see. Think about the Wheel of Fortune, please. Yeah, Queen of Cups, especially for my feminine tier, you are very pleased or satisfied with someone's change that they're making. You like this new person that they're evolving to. If you're a masculine Sagittarius, there's a feminine that's important to you in your life but has disappointed you. And they are showing you more love and nurturing energy that you deserve. Could be a mother. Maybe a mother was like stone cold because of her own letdowns in life, you know. I'm always getting like a mother for my masculines who treated their son so coldly because in their love life they were being mistreated or, played to the left or abused, maybe even in a sense. And they treated their sons very coldly. I feel like this feminine is having like a spiritual or religious revelation, but the good thing that's coming out of it is that they are nicer. They're a better listener. Okay. I feel like that's important to tell you. And then also they are more caring, like a true motherly figure. If this is an older sister, definitely understands what it means to be the older sibling. Okay. Someone could have been very selfish in their energy while they were raising you and just focus on themselves and hurting and going through their emotions, and you felt very neglected. I feel like whoever this person is making things right with you and being more of a listening ear, being more nurturing, being more caring, whoever you are as a Sagittarius. Okay. So I do see that we have the chariot here, which means that this is going to go up from here on out. Okay. So this is a successful connection moving forward. Like there should be no worries. Even if there are future blocks, you and this person will come up with ways to work together to get through them. I feel like now is the time to like reconcile with family because it has a good ending or outcome. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah. Marriage as well. Marriage is just like how I say friendships are like relationships, family is like relationships. It's all about loyalty, respect, commitment. And I feel like there's a long-term bind between you and this specific person in your life that could have hurt you or just like neglected you in some way. And I feel like there's like a vow renewal, which is crazy, but I know how vow renewals are only for marriage, but they should do it for family as well. Like I need you to renew your vows with me. And you know how vow renewals come after like someone effed up quietly, okay, quietly. Like no one will talk about it in the family, but then all of a sudden you're getting an invitation to a vow renewal, and you're like, okay. And vow renewals come not only just after someone effed up, after they made up, okay. That's why y'all will never get an invitation from me about a vow renewal. We're gonna keep it on lock, okay? But it's almost like a vow renewal to a family member that they're vowing to you to do right by you this time. And the Chariot is success. So for those of you who are readers or practicing readers, it doesn't matter. Even if you're a practicing reader, you're a reader, you're divine. When you get the Chariot, it's like overcoming obstacles, successful overcome of obstacles. There's a lot of cards in tarot that will tell you it's going to fail. When you see the Chariot, it will succeed. And I feel like this is a situation that's going to succeed. Okay. All right. Shout out to our family who's had vow renewals. We know what's going on. But good for y'all, though. Good for y'all. Honestly, it's a beautiful thing. All right, let's see. Yeah, Six of Cups. Reconciliation. Look, let's just say today, a new lesson on this channel that you guys taught me, and I'm just relaying the message back to you. Six of Cups possibly is a vow renewal. Okay, so that's a lesson that we have here. Let me write that down too, because I will probably put that on my blog, on my website, because someone's having one right now and we need to know. Okay, so that's the T. Interesting. All right. Well, there's that. You're definitely going to be reconciling with someone who's committed to you for the long term. Now, do not expect this person not to make mistakes. No one's perfect, but just know that they are committed to making it work with you in the positive times and especially in the bad times. And I feel like someone's learned a lesson and they're turning a new leaf. So you should be open to connecting with them and don't be such a stuck up bee. Okay. All right, so that's what I see with family. Let's move on to neighbors. Ooh, I'm most excited to do this, even though it's definitely not going to apply to me, but I'm most excited to do this one. Okay, neighbors. Do y'all have neighbors? Do y'all live, sacred in your own place, or do you guys have neighbors? Do you guys want to know about your neighbors? Okay. Not Jay-Z and Beyonce had a vow renewal. I have nothing to do with that. Okay. I don't do celebrity readings because it can get messy. But my honest opinion on Jay-Z and Beyonce is Beyonce is very much loyal. I see her as loyal, and I hate to like refer to humans as dogs or like pets or animals because I know it can trigger people, but I see Beyonce as like a dog, which is so loyal. I see Jay-Z as a serpent or a reptile. You know, reptiles like hide until like the sun comes out, like exposure, then they want to be shown. Okay. And also, my honest opinion too is that Jay-Z could, I don't know if I should say this, but I feel like Jay-Z does resent Beyonce for her fame. And not only her fame, her humble fame. Like she's not like a show-offy type of energy, even if she wants to be. She does it through her fashion, her pictures, but she's not very show-offy. And one thing that lets me know that there's a control factor in that connection is because Beyonce is very silent and just doesn't speak. She doesn't have like her own voice. And as a Virgo, very outspoken people, but she's not very outspoken. And her music is also not written by her. So, you know, there's no way for us to really see what Beyonce's true voice is. And I think that's her celebrity because we don't really know Beyonce. You understand? All we know is that she's from the South. So we would know she's kind of has like a hidden sexy red energy about her, but she's like very in accordance. She stands in line. She does what she's told to do. She shines brightly and she doesn't even try. And I wish she would really show her inner superstar. That's what I wish for Beyonce. As far as Jay-Z, I don't wish nothing for him. I'll leave it there, okay? Let's talk about your neighbors. Let's talk about your neighbors for my Saggies. Let's see. Let's talk about Sagittarius's neighbors. Anything significant about their neighbors? That's why I will never do celebrity reading because I just can't. Okay. It would get really bad for me. Okay. But y'all would love it. Y'all would eat it up. All right. Eight of Cups. So a neighbor is about to be leaving for a while or permanently. Knight of Cups also is coming out. So a neighbor is like interested in you. Okay, this could be a different neighbor, by the way, but it could be the same. But some of you guys have multiple neighbors, not just focus on a certain one. Hold on, let me just get one more card. Let's see. I'm gonna do this one really quickly, guys. Okay. We have the Nine of Wands here as well. Okay, very interesting. And the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. All right. First and foremost, some of your neighbors have been there before you have. So that's the Seven of Pentacles aspect, where it's like it could be you or your neighbors, but some of your neighbors been there before you. They've invested more than you have. You may be new to the block, new to the scene. I would think that because Saggies are nomadic. So even if you are somewhere long term, you eventually leave and then you meet who's been there before you. All right. Let's see what's behind that. Seven of Wands. Also, your neighbors who have been here longer than you didn't want new neighbors to come. So I don't know if you live like in a townhome, apartment, or a neighborhood. They were happy with just who they were familiar with, which makes sense. Um, it just makes sense, like you get comfortable and you're tired of like the interchangeable energies. You don't want to get to know someone over again. You don't want conflict. You don't want to see what their mannerisms are. It's just a lot. And I think that's for everybody. Now, if you're the neighbor who's been here longer and you have new people moving in, you may have wanted things not to change. And that's very normal. But things are changing without your, say so. Okay. So there's that. So either you're the new one on the block or you have new people on the block. Either way it goes, you or these people were not wanted, but it's inevitable that people are going to move in or move out. Okay. Um, Also, there's something about a neighborhood, right? So in a neighborhood, if you live like in a neighborhood, in a subdivision, a cul-de-sac, those people own their homes or you own your homes, and there's like one house or two houses that people rent. So it's like, I want to know my neighbors long time, but people keep renting or like it just brings a lot of, when people get comfortable, they don't like to be, I don't know, it's just human nature. I don't know what to say about that. Like I'm more chill about that, but I feel like if I got settled in some place, I would be like the Karen, So it's just human nature. All right, Eight of Cups is here. So someone's about to leave. Maybe you're about to depart from your place of living, or there's a certain neighbor that's not here to stay long term. Now, I don't know if this is a good neighbor or a bad neighbor. So let's go ahead and just clarify that very quickly. Tell me about this neighbor who is the Eight of Cups. Okay, whoever's about to leave, I don't know if this is you or your neighbor, so don't shoot the messenger. But this person's had it very easy with the relaxation. Someone could have been living somewhere on aid. Now, aid can mean so many things. That can mean government assistance, that can mean family is assisting them, that could mean maybe they moved in on like a promotion. Okay, I don't know. But someone's been living there and being very relaxed. They didn't really have to stress about paying the bills. And I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Okay, but this person is leaving. And I don't really see this as calmness. Like, usually I'd be like, okay, relax, calmness, calm neighbor. I don't see that because I feel like someone just has been living off of some type of assistance. This person is leaving. So let's just go ahead and clarify that. Like they don't have to worry about bills. So I don't know. There's always something about hard work. You appreciate what you have more. When you have the easy way going, you don't appreciate it the same. All right. Ace of Swords. I'm right on the money. Okay. Also, there's been notices coming to this person's door, targeting them. about like their bad behavior or something. I don't know how this is coming, whether the city is called, HOA is called, leasing office is called. Okay, because if you look here, Ace of Swords is like clarity or the truth, or maybe even being called out, right? And there's like an apple on this person's head, and there's a sword. There's a freaking sword, like it almost missing their head. So like people are coming for this person's head, their top. And this person's been very relaxed and chill because they don't have the same worries as other people. And I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I'm just telling you what I see. And this person's leaving soon. So it's like, I don't know what this is like. Okay. How do the neighbors feel about this? How does everybody feel about this collectively? I'm scared. I don't know what this is meaning. How does everybody feel about this collectively? King of Pentacles. Okay, so there's an energy of people who work hard and they work hard to where they're supposed to live, and they have very high standards. So I feel like the more high standard, like the Karens of the community, are very happy. Okay. Now, on another scope, because the Knight of Cups can't be the Eight of Cups. It could be for some of you. So I'll just say this quick message. If the Knight of Cups is the Eight of Cups, first and foremost, this person couldn't pay their bills. So I don't know why you want to pick them up as a lover. But for the other side of you, there's someone in your community who has taken a deep liking towards you where they want to see you outside of the neighborhood. This could be romantic or friendship. Someone really likes you. Someone may have a crush, or you have a crush on someone. You want to see them outside of the neighborhood, or you want to come by their house. Okay. I don't know what this is, but let's see. What's the Knight of Cups? Please tell me about the Knight of Cups. This is messy, but I just love this. I love it. Okay, let's see. What's the Nine of Cups? Ooh. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me just catch my breath. Okay. Knight of Cups is daydream. So someone fantasizes about you. Now, this is the kicker. Okay. Two things this bottom of the deck card says is commitment. So either someone's in a very steady relationship or marriage and they should not be looking your way, or someone's committed to having you. So you may see more action being taken from this individual in the future. So let's just see which one it is. Let's just get some cards about the Knight of Cups. First and foremost, how would you know who this person is? How would Sag know who this person is? Let's see. How would Sag know who this person is? Ace of Pentacles. There's something about them that you can see that they are a hard worker, or they're very stable, you know, or they don't mind spending some cash. Okay. Like whenever I think about that, I think about like that Wiz Khalifa line where he's like, I got a lot of cash and I don't mind spending it. But Wiz Khalifa is very like humble, you know. But if someone has a lot of cash, they don't mind spending it on you, but they're very humble with it. They're not gonna like come out the house with like a stack of bills. They're very humble about it. Now, also with the Ace of Pentacles, I don't know if this person's in a relationship, because Ace of Pentacles is like wanting to start a relationship, unless this person's polyamorous or they're willing to leave behind what they already have. I see this more as someone who's committed to just getting to know you, and they are a very committed person. Okay. Also, something about this person does show their stability. So their car is the only thing I could think of, or their lawn. Like if you live in a neighborhood, their lawn is always manicured, always taken care of. You see like the people who are the lawn people coming out and doing their lawn every, I don't know, I'm not a homeowner, but like maybe once a month or twice a month. You see that like someone takes pride in their home in some type of way, or their car could be very, I don't see like a very like extravagant car, but I see like a nice car. Like I'm getting Dodge in my head, like a Dodge, but it's like always very washed, like freshly washed. It doesn't look like it has a thing of pollen on it. And, you know, it's a nice car. It's not the most expensive car. It's not like a BMW, Mercedes, Bugatti, Rolls Royce, but it's still a very nice car. I don't know. And also something about someone's lawn, or even if you live in a townhome or apartment, someone just really takes pride in their outside of their home. If you live in an apartment, this person has like extra fees. So like garage or like a storage unit or something like that you see them in, and maybe they spoke to you. That's all I can really say. Okay. Five of Wands is here. So this person's very conflicted about how to tell you that they're interested. They also may be trying to watch you to see if you're connected, or like if you're the type of person, very genuine person. So they also could have like made some contact with you that was helpful or very kind. I don't know what that would be. I'm trying to think. I don't know, but someone could be making a gesture towards you that's very kind, like telling you like, "Hey, I don't know what to say, y'all. Like, I don't know. I'm like drawing a blank. Like, say your garage didn't go down. They're like, "Oh, your garage before you walk in the house, like your garage just went back up." And it's like, "Oh, thank you." Like something very like genuine and sweet, not too strong though, okay? So there's that energy there. Now, how people see you, I think, is the 9 of Wands, very private. So you have a very private energy about yourself. You don't really show your true self. Also get someone on the phone talking, and like when your neighbors come around, you quiet your tone. But as a Sagittarius, you'd be very naturally extroverted, so your voice travels. So like you were having a maybe loud conversation on the phone, and then when people came around, you just kind of like shut it down. So there's something private about that. Maybe the days that you do go to the mailbox or to your community area is very private, like on low traffic days or something. I don't know. Let's see. What's the 9 of Wands? Hmm. How very interesting. Curse is coming out for the 9 of Wands. So people are not even wanting to speak to you. They're waiting for you to speak first because can be scared of you, almost like witchy energy. Like, have you ever seen like a witch, like a known witch? I never seen one ever in my life. Well, maybe I've seen one in passing, but not like, in my neighborhood. But if you know that's a community witch, you're like, I'm not speaking to her or him. So there's something like about your presence that tells people not to speak. And curse is here as well, which is interesting. Okay. People could think that you have like a bad attitude. Do you have like resting bee face or something like that? People feel like you're not really into making friendly neighbors. So that could be a thing as well. So watch your attitude, watch your tone, watch your resting face. Okay. All right. So that's what I have for neighbors, which is interesting. So people are scared of you kind of with that 9 of Wands, and maybe you should speak so people can actually hear your voice. You're like an old tale, it's like people are coming in like, did you hear about Sagittarius in room 39? I'm like, what is it? Well, they say if she looks at you, you turn into stone. Like, are you Medusa? Like, please. So just whatever. I mean, do your big one. All right, guys, we still have some more to go. So just to let you guys know, we have career/business. I told you guys it was going to be a long reading. Career/business. We have coworkers, boss, and employees, which is going to be another. I know that's going to be a hoot. We have finances and love. Okay, so let's move into your career/business. I'm going to start off with your career if you work for a company, and I'm going to do business last. I'm going to do 2 cards for each. Okay, and we're going to run through it very quickly, if that's okay with y'all. All right. All right, let's see. Career/business. Let's start off with career. Or those of you who work corporate jobs or just any job, you clock in, not for yourself or another company. Let's talk about what's going to happen there. I'm going to do 2 cards for you moving into July. What can you expect? I hope good things for my Saggies. You deserve good things. We already know you're getting your way no matter what. So even if something comes out that's not in your favor, it's going to turn around to your favor. Okay. Those of you who just came in, make sure you rewind this back to the very beginning because you'll see how good things are going to be for you moving forward. All right. So for those of you who work a job, let's see. How is that going to be going for my Saggies? Anything significant? 2 cards for Sag, please. King of Wands. Okay. What else? Ace of Pentacles. In July, you definitely are getting a promotion or a raise for your efforts, for your work, and it comes from the King of Wands, which is being an overachiever. You succeed very easily amongst your peers, and you're not really even trying. You're just naturally talented, okay? With the King of Wands as well, very determined and motivated. I feel like you don't care about the title at all. You just care about the reward. So you are naturally doing something just so that your money increases. And you're getting exactly that with the Ace of Pentacles, an increase in your finances and your wages in the month of July for sure. Very talented. People are also going to notice you for your leadership skills. So you're being noticed by the higher ups, by the managers for just being a leader. You may not get a leadership position in July, but you're being prospected, which means that you're getting paid right now, but you're still being watched for the future. I also get to in the future, a manager will transfer or relocate or just maybe even quit, and you could be up for that job. So even after you get this promotion or this raise, please make sure, I'm asking you, for your highest good so that you could be making all this money in summer. Keep doing what you're doing. Even after you get this raise or this bonus or whatever, still put forth your best effort. Something about you thrives in competition, even if you hate competition, Sag. Like you may hate competition because it breeds a lot of jealousy, it breeds a lot of like negativity, it breeds a lot of people playing unfair or nastily towards you, but there's something about your success in competition. So don't fear competition. Let people do what they are meant to do. In the great words of Nene Leakes, you can never win when you're playing dirty. Okay. And we see that with Kenya. Shout out to Kenya. Okay. Also, hermit. So that also breeds a lot of hate sometimes. Hermits, when you're just trying to better yourself. So you could, through your work or how you make money, is part of you bettering yourself. It's not everything. You don't just want to better your career. You want to better yourself, maybe even in the pursuit of happiness. Okay. And I feel like part of that is just being someone who's successful, who has a lot of opportunities coming in, someone who's noticed, someone who's making their way in this world and stamping their name. And I feel like you're doing that in July 100%. And it starts right now in June. So get your act together. But I feel like there's a bigger purpose for you. So um, even if you're getting this promotion or this raise or this recognition, whatever, keep being you because it's going to be noticed by something different that can breed a different opportunity for you where you'll really make a stamp in the world. Like you'll feel like you fulfilled your purpose. It's not happening yet, but you still are getting the benefits from it. So that's what I see when it comes to those of you who are working a 9 to 5. All right, keep working that 9 to 5 because you just never know where it may land you. All right. So those of you who own your own business, let's see what's going on with that. What's going on with your business at this time for my Saggies? For my Saggies, business owners, entrepreneurs trying to make their way in the world. What's happening here? Sorry, y'all. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. Nine of Wands. All right. So you're running a sale. I just already see that. I see that already a mile away. You're running a sale. You're going to be making a lot of money. You're going to hit your goals, but you're still privating your business accounts or something like that, or you refuse to start a Facebook or whatever. People keep telling you, "Oh, you should start this, you should start that." You just you're listening, but you're not taking action. You have a privacy about you. So, for those of you who are entrepreneurs, are you afraid of being seen by the people who actually know you? You have success by strangers, but there's bigger success in people who know you. And let me tell you, like, just, you know, food for thought and what I've been through. Um, Strangers are the most supportive, 100%. And you just may need support right now. But people who know you are not going to support, but they're free advertisement. You understand? So on your personal pages, you'll be scared to show your business because you don't want that failure energy where it's like, no one supported me. Okay. Well, that's cute, right? But the magic behind that is like they're not going to support you. And the reason they're not is because people may feel a way about you putting yourself out there, breaking yourself out of, the energy that they have to put themselves in. But one thing that they will do is gossip, and gossip is word of mouth, and word of mouth will get you sales and make you even more popular and even more rich or wealthy or whatever you want to call it. And it's like, um, what I have to say, like gossip is gold, and that's why like a lot of gossip sites, gossip pages, gossip YouTubes, Facebooks, TikToks are just doing amazing because people may not support, but they love to talk. So that's one thing. I'm just going to leave it there and y'all can figure that out yourselves. But I do see a lot of money to be made, but you could get even more popularity and even more money by doing something more personal. There's that sense of rejection, but anyone who is successful in life and is like your billionaires that you see on the Forbes list have suffered a lot of rejection. That's why a lot of them are weirdos. I mean, we've seen some of them. No shade, Elon Musk. No shade, the Amazon. No shade, but they do look kind of weird. But you know the magic, so you can stay in your own little vibe and personality and still make it big and not grow into that weirdness. Okay. You should be happy of rejection because rejection is not always like, I don't like it. Rejection sometimes is very personal. And if someone's threatened by your personal, greatness, that should let you know that what you're doing is working. Clarify the 10 of Pentacles. All right, so you're hitting a financial goal with the 10 of Pentacles that you've always wanted to hit. You're going to hit it in July. Not this month, but in July, you're going to hit it. You're going to feel so special. But what's the 9 of Wands? I feel like Spirit's saying, but you could have really did it on your haters if you would have did or advertised personal to you. Let's see. Yeah, accident. Also, accident is like, you're scared to tell like your family or your friends or your social media, your personal social media, what you got going on. But also accident could be like you posting something. You know how sometimes like you may have your personal social media linked to your business social media. You may make an accident and like post it to your personal. And there may be that fear that you have where it's like, I need to take that off right away. I want you, if you can, if it doesn't mess with your psyche too much, leave it up and then come back and let me know what it does for you. Not in July, but August. Let me know, okay? Because it could be really good. All right, so I'm going to leave that there. Let's move on. Let's move on to coworkers, boss, or employees, okay? Don't be afraid to show personal people how you're like doing your big one. It's a fear because like those people know you the most, but it's like also too, if you're meant to have purpose in this life, isn't everybody meant to be in the audience, And you already suffer criticism from strangers who are haters, let the people that you know be haters and just, don't feel no type of way about that. But I know it's hard. It's super hard. I understand 100%, but also too, it can bring you a lot of success. Like people will try to evil eye you and they're bringing in more support and more profit. And that's just the way of life. That's how karma works sometimes. I don't know how to explain it, but some people will be evil eyeing you so bad, they'll tell their friends, they'll tell their family, look what Sag is doing. This is like so crazy, right? And whoever's watching will be like, yeah, but they'll go home and they'll be obsessed. And then they'll relate it to their friend who's obsessed. And it's like, you got to get out of that, especially if you want to be on the forefront. If you want exposure, you really got to get out of that. So let me just say it here first, okay? All right, let's go ahead with coworkers, boss, and or employees. I'm going to do 3 cards for 3 different sectors. I'm going to start off with coworkers for 1 card. 1 card will be boss, and 1 card will be employees if you're self-employed or if you have your own business, you're a boss in your own right. I'm going to tell you about your employees too, because it's important, okay? Y'all, thank you for just hold on, let me put this down. Thank you for sticking it with me. I know it's a long reading. I think this is going to be really good. And if you're enjoying the reading so far and if I'm speaking truth, then please like the video. Thank you. Okay. All right. First card will be for coworkers. So if you want to know what your coworkers are thinking of you, the first card will be for my Sagittarius coworkers. What do they honestly think about my Saggies? What do they honestly think about my Saggies here? 9 of Wands. Okay. What does Sagi's boss currently think of them, or what will they be thinking about them in this current energy? All right, we have the 8 of Wands. Interesting. Okay. And what about my Saggies who are bosses or own their own company, self-employed? What does their employees currently think about them? Strength card. Okay. All right, bottom of the deck for it all is the Page of Pentacles. So learning something, whether you're a employee or you're a self-made boss, you can learn something from your boss, your coworkers, from your supervisors. And if you're a boss, you can learn something from your employees. So always be open to learn. Have your eyes open and have your ears open. Whoever I'm speaking to, it doesn't matter what position you're in. Have your eyes open and your ears open. You can learn things that can help you in career or in your business just by looking at who's surrounding you, for real. Okay. Because one thing I've learned about business, or even if I'm working for a company, is like how you feel is not how everybody else feels. And how you can get ahead and make the most profit or make the most of your time is by being open to other people's. It's like collaboration. Like, look how people listen, look how people learn, look how people act. What profits the best? What's going to be the best blessing or outcome? And sometimes it's not your own, even if you think that you're the most sane one in the group or the most straightforward person in the group. Sometimes it takes a little compromise. So keep your ears and your eyes open in this month of July coming up. Now, when it comes to your coworkers, for those of you who work under umbrella of a company, all right, your coworkers think that you are super private. They also think that you're jaded in some way, okay? Like they think that you've been hurt through other coworkers or a previous job where they feel like you're not willing to open up or just even like be very social. Okay. Also, I see these coworkers trying to relate to you outside of work. So they may be trying to get like your Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and you've shared it with them possibly, but you're not accepting the request. And they're wondering, like, wow, it's been like a month now, and Sag hasn't accepted my request. Either they're like an introvert, they don't post much, they don't go on the app much, or they just don't want me to be part of that crew. And what's interesting too, be careful in your lunch break when you're on Facebook, when you're on Instagram, when you're on TikTok, because someone is watching you and they see that you're purposely not accepting their request. So they feel slighted. Okay. That's funny. All right. So clarify the Nine of Wands. Promise. Okay. Well, let me just say this really quickly. You can relax around coworkers because they have a code that they stand by. You may not trust anybody. It's just not the coworkers. You may not trust like love, friends, family. You may just be like, I only trust myself. But that does give jaded, by the way. Okay. So I do have to kind of agree with your coworkers. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry. I know that's a that word is very harsh, but I do have to agree if you only trust yourself, because you can trust these people. Like, they're not going to out you, they're not going to like slight you or betray you. Promise is here, which means that they're dedicated and loyal to you. And I feel like someone keeps trying, but you keep closing up more and more. Also, Nine of Wands is like the wounded warrior. So you are holding on to past wounds and you're relaying that to your present, which is good. It's smart, like to be very discerning, but you're not on a battlefield. Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. What are you fighting against? Corporate America? Okay. So you're not fighting against anything. So, like, why are we so guarded? Why are we having like these military tactics in our brain? And I feel like whoever this coworker is or coworkers, this group is, they will be very dedicated to you. They will have your back. They'll be very solid. You're just afraid to open up. And they're also catching on that you're just deliberately ignoring their friendship request or something like that. Okay. All right, your boss is very interesting. Your boss, if you do have a boss, they're the Eight of Wands, which is very interesting. It's a good thing. It means that this boss thinks highly of you. They have a lot of respect for you. They're going to be bringing a lot of opportunities your way. So you could be like your boss's first pick in July. I feel like your boss feels like you understand them. There's a bond here where it's a real bond, like friendship. And this boss is bringing a lot of demands, but opportunities your way. So it's not just demand as control or just do this for me or just, tasks that you needed to complete for me. It's like it's helping you to move up very quickly, but you'll see it like, okay, you and a boss do bond, but you'll be surprised by how quickly things are moving along for you in a business that you're working under. And I feel like this boss just really like loves you. I don't know what to say. Like, it's platonic, okay? It doesn't feel romantic. Hopefully not, because that can get messy. But like, they want to see you move up quickly. They're bonding so strongly with you. They feel like you understand them. They understand you. They feel like you can handle anything that's thrown to you. So they're throwing you more stuff. And there's like an opportunity coming in from this boss. So you and your boss are like this right now, or moving into July, which is a good thing because it's good to have upwards connections. Verify the Eight of Wands, please. Yeah, you don't have to worry about nothing. I'm going to say this, but I hope that you guys don't think to do this. Don't be like this, but you could clock in an hour late and you still would not even be brought into the office or nothing because your boss F's with you the long way. So there's a relaxed energy where you just know that you're safe. There's a safety net here from your boss, and there's forward movement from your boss. And I feel like it's really nice because you could have felt like for a long time you were going through a really tough energy where you just wanted to have advancement and you just didn't know how. But I don't know, some of you who've been working under this boss for a long time, all of a sudden y'all going to connect, and it's a true connection. It's a big bond that moves really fast. I would still say be on the lookout for yourself, protect yourself, but I really feel like you don't need to. Like things are moving forward with you and this boss. You also could be getting a promotion through this boss because you're the first pick. You're like the teacher's pet or the favorite here. All right. Now, those of you who have your own businesses or entrepreneurs and you have an employee or multiple employees, your employees think of you as a strength card, which I think is really good. Okay. Because if you are the boss, you have to have respect. You don't want to be too loose with these people. But there's something where your employees are looking at you and they're saying, you have self control. Like, okay, everyday temptations, right? Like everyday temptations at work where you just want to slack or you just want to like not do as well or you want to come in late or you want to call out. They're respecting you in a way that they feel like you have self control, that even when you are having a bad day and you told them like, oh, I'm so tired today, you still show up to work, you're still doing the most for your business. And I think that's so good. And I think you need to hear that too, Sag, if you're like a business owner, because maybe you are judging yourself a lot, you know? Even those of you who are just starting your business and have no employees, maybe this is what your supporters are thinking of you. You need to hear this. Like, people are like, they know that you may have a tough time, you may have a lot going on, but you're still showing up and showing out and you still are being professional. And it takes a lot. Like, whoever your employees are, like, I want to be like that too. So there's a respect level here with the strength card. Clarify the strength card, please. Yeah, luck. So, first and foremost, your employees feel very lucky to be in this job. So, they feel very appreciative and they feel like I don't know, it's an ideal situation for them that you make for them. So, you almost make like a home, like you put them in a very ideal situation where they're just like, I'm so lucky to have come across this opportunity and get this opportunity. They feel lucky to be in your presence, which is just a lot. Okay. You have a lot of power. You have a lot of power, and I see that you don't abuse your power. You're like a role model, which is very inspiring. I'm even like looking up to you. I'm like, wow. So I feel like your employees are going to be in accordance because they're following in your footsteps of being someone who goes above and beyond for the business. And I feel like they have so much respect for you. And if you're able to withhold that, there won't be any problems. Okay. So, really nice. Really, really, really nice. Okay. Hi, Fire. All right, guys, give me 1 second. Someone important is calling me. We're going to do finances next and then love. Okay. So, give me 1 second. Someone's calling me right now. I need to answer. It's going to take a couple seconds and I have to use the restroom. So, just give me a second. Okay. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. I need to call this person back because it's really important and I have to use the restroom. Next, we're going to be doing finances and love. Okay. So just 1 second. Okay. Sorry, guys. Ooh, I'm so sorry for the. I'm not going to answer the phone. Let's just ignore that. Y'all, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for the long wait. It was only supposed to take like 5 minutes tops, but it really got there. Like I had to tell somebody where I was from, okay? Because they were acting like they didn't know where I'm from. And I've been acting like I didn't know where I was from, and I had to let someone know. And I had to hang up because it was getting too long. So there's that. Let me get back into Zen Dream, okay? It'd be a lot sometimes, y'all. It'd be a lot with these people out here that try you when you just try to be so sweet to them, so nice to them, and you just give them leeway. Even when they're playing you in your face, you give them leeway and you just try to be like on a good mood, you know? Because what does it take for me to get out of my element? But just now I had to be nice, nasty, okay? In a corporate energy. I had to be nice, nasty with someone because people can't deal with real. So that's what took me so long. I'm sorry about that. I really apologize. It was not supposed to take that long. I thought it was a quick phone call, but I had to really like lay down the law with somebody. Okay. Let's talk about your finances. Now I need a drink. I know some of y'all was like, oh, I had a drink before I started this. Now I need a drink, but let's just finish this out confidently. Okay, let's clear the energy for Sag. Talking about Sagi's finances moving forward to the very end of June and the rest of July. What is Sagi's finances looking like? All right, we have the Seven of Wands. There's rejection here, but I don't know if it's towards you, Sag. I could feel like this is towards other people. So let me know if you guys are the type that reject people's help or donations or whatever, or someone trying to maybe even pay your bills. You're saying no. There's a pride thing here, like your pride won't allow you to. Sorry, guys. This person keeps calling me, and I'm just over the conversation. Woosah, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is ghetto in Sagi's reading. Let me focus in, okay? Yeah. Seven of Wands is like rejection or pushing people away. And I keep getting this phone call. I'm about to put my shit on. Ooh, let me not curse. Let me put this on Do Not Disturb. 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. 1 second. Um, 1 second. 1 second. Oops. This is so ghetto. Make this for me. All right, there we go. Sorry about that. All right. So with the Seven of Wands, this could be an energy of like pushing people away or just saying no or just not wanting to deal with a certain situation or what comes with some type of money. What's interesting about this too, I see you getting promoted, especially through a boss, okay? Or just like another boss if you're a business owner, like another boss who's doing big things. But I see you turning this down. And I don't know if you're turning it down like verbally or through email, or maybe you're getting another offer that you feel like is better for you. But I see you turning some type of finances down, which is interesting. Hmm. Okay, let's keep going. All right, we have the Five of Swords. So, yeah, from you rejecting someone's financial offer or rejecting a job or rejecting a promotion or rejecting some money, I feel like there's like a big fight over it. Like someone's really trying to I don't know, maybe trying to get you to accept it, which is it's so weird because like you think money people would just willingly accept, but I feel like you know that something's not good to accept, or maybe your pride or your ego is telling you no, and someone's still fighting you down to accept this offer. Also, Five of Swords talks about disputes. So make sure you're looking at your bank statements and just there's no fraud or nothing shady going on where you have to dispute something. Okay. And after this rejection, the Ten of Cups. So you know you're good. So there's something that feels wrong to accept and you're just not going to go for it. You're not going to be like, um, not in a positive energy and not a like, I don't know. You just kind of feel like you don't want to be like the dumber of this situation and you're not accepting. And then there's a big fight over you not accepting, which is a red flag because it's like if it's such a good offer, then you shouldn't be fighting about me not accepting. Go on to the next. But people want you or someone wants you. And then a Ten of Cups, you seem very happy that you did not accept a certain situation. Okay, so Two of Swords, something is a stalemate when it comes to your money. You already know that. You're very discerning, but other people are trying to convince you that you're making the wrong choice. What's the Seven of Wands? Tell me about the Seven of Wands, please. Mass. Okay. This is such a weird reading, and I just came from a weird conversation, so I'm like confused. Okay, but I feel like with the mask energy and with the Seven of Wands, you could have acted in alliance or in acceptance of a situation, but when it came down to something being written in paper, you said no. And I feel like that shocked the other party. And this is your finances. So I'm like, what is really going on? Are you making some deals out in these streets? I don't know. Okay. But there's something here where you're like, you've acted in accordance up until there was something that was compromising to you. And then you're showing your true self, and your true self is rejecting and is causing some type of argument or upset. What's the Five of Wands? Who's the Five of Wands first and foremost? Who's the Five of Wands? Idea, okay? So it could be someone who brought this opportunity towards you. Could be a boss. So what's interesting is that what I said in your career or business sector is that like a boss is going to be very in favor of you, strong bond with you, but there could be an opportunity that they're giving you that you're feeling like is not for your highest good, which is interesting. So maybe this boss always had their highest interest in retrospect other than your highest interest. So whoever brought this idea to you is feeling some type of way that you're rejecting it. You're like, what are you doing? You know? Yeah, profession. Okay. Has something to do with your career or your business. Someone brought an idea to you. It seemed very favorable until the numbers started to become a conversation, and you're like, I can't sacrifice myself for that, but thank you. And I still see you being really happy down the line. What's the Ten of Cups? Yeah, hesitation. So your hesitation will cause red flags around your head, like in your crown area, where whoever's offering you this is like, oh, why are they just not a dummy? Why don't they just accept? But I feel like the outcome is your true happiness. So whether you get this situation, this promotion, this job offer, this bonus or not, whatever the outcome is for your highest good. So whether you get exactly what you're asking for, or if you reject it and you didn't get it, that lands you on a better side because you would have been stuck in a situation. But I do feel like you are getting something because readiness is here. You're so ready for it. Let me see. Is Sag getting this extra income? It feels like extra income or like someone paying a bill, whatever it may be. Okay. Imagination is here. So maybe it's something that you wanted to go well, but stubbornness. Okay. I don't know. Even based by the cards, I feel like you're still getting an opportunity. But because you're asking for more than what they're offering, it takes a little bit longer, but you're still getting the desired outcome. And if you do reject something, up front, I feel like it's for your highest good. You're going to be well off. You're still going to get a better opportunity. All right, so that's what I'm getting here. I'm confused if like anybody's still in here because everybody got quiet. Okay, let's do love. Is anybody still here? Y'all just quiet right now. Are y'all scared? All right. Give me some cards, please, for my Saggies love life. Anything significant coming towards my Saggies in love? Okay. Why y'all so quiet though? Did I scare y'all? Hopefully I didn't scare y'all. I'm pissed off right now. Honestly, guys, I'm so pissed. Like I have so much to let out, but I'm trying to stay strong for the reading. But y'all got so quiet too. I'm like, oh Lord. I hope I didn't scare nobody, okay? I'm sorry. But honestly, all right. No, I'm not going to share it here. If anything, I'll probably share it on my. I don't even know if I should share, honestly. I just don't feel like it's the time. All right. Let's go ahead and see what's going on in your love life. Let me shuffle some more. Let's just see. I'm going to pull the cards first and I'll tell y'all in a second. Sorry, y'all. Your cards look really, really good, by the way. But the bottom of the deck does say something like Five of Swords. Five of Swords is like when you're hitting below the belt, like, okay, say like you're in a relationship with someone and you love this person so much, but you're just trying to like you're going through the motions, then there's a bump in the road. Then this person starts with you and they say something so wicked and so mean. And then you're like, okay, as a Sagittarius, you have bluntness in your energy. You have like that sword energy. And it's interesting that the Five of Swords is here because as a Sagittarius, whenever the sword sign comes out, whether it's the Ace of Swords, which is telling the truth, Two of Swords, which is like being the middleman, okay, like let me just give a quick lesson for Sag. Sag, you're known to tell the truth. You're known to be very blunt and not think about your words and just maybe give people truth and teach them something. Everything is a lesson, but lessons can hurt or they can shine. Lessons can be such like comfort and be like, yes, you can make people feel on top of the world, and you also have the ability to make people feel under the cracks. But it's not like intentional. It's just Sagittarius is a teacher, and a teacher tells you truth. Like if you think about in college, in high school, in grade school, kindergarten, a teacher is only going to tell you real lessons. They're not going to feed you their opinions. They're going to stick to the lesson. And that's kind of how Sagittarius does. But when you're outside of a school frame and you're like in friendships or love or your family, people like to be comforted. So it's not always time for a lesson. And that's why the bluntness can go wrong. And why people can be scared of Sagittarius is because you tell the truth. And it's interesting because the Hierophant is here, right? So this is all about like lessons, higher learning. There's something where you're teaching someone maybe how to treat you, but you're being very blunt about it, okay? And it can be hurtful because the truth hurts when you are in the wrong. The truth can be also very ego and prideful when you're in the right. So it's just like, that's why you're the Wheel of Fortune, by the way, okay? But I feel like something that you could be saying hurts. And it's also something that's like a lesson that's truth. Okay. Because Hierophant is like traditional. Is Hierophant truth? Maybe depends who you're speaking to, but Hierophant is like sticking to the code of laws, which is usually truth because that's what's been passed down from generations. So you're speaking into someone that you're meeting, or this could be reversed too sometimes because Sagis need the truth as well. So it could be someone telling you something that's very traditional that they learned from life or from their family or generations, whatever. And it's the truth. And it's also about like Hierophant is about learning a lesson in relationships, but it's also about like commitment and monogamy. Like monogamy just works. For some people, polygamy works, but does it really work? No. Also, for some people, does monogamy work? Yes, but no. It's still like a lot of temptations and like problems. So who had this? Aquarius had this. I don't know if you're dealing with Aquarius, but Aquarius had something too with the Hierophant where it was time to get serious about a connection because it's evolving. Like time is evolving, time passes. So it may not be evolving based off of the rules that you and this person made, but like time is being had 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, you know? And it's like, it doesn't matter what it is, I'm spending more time with you, I expect more respect. So that's the Hierophant, okay? We have the Magician here, which is someone, when I think of the Magician, is someone who sticks out a lot. When you think of someone who sticks out a lot, like even if you think like of a celebrity who sticks out a lot when they go places, they can either be solid and have self-restraint and self-discipline, or they can get into their ego of being noticed and get into some really messy drama. And with the Hierophant being here, I feel like this is someone recovering from being the person who's noticed in a room and gets the attention and just like acts out, you know? Magician could be one or two things. Like, magician is like celebrity energy. A lot of readers don't talk about that, but that's what I think myself. I know star card is celebrity energy, sun even, but I think magician is the same thing because when a magician walks in a room, everybody kind of gets stuck. And that can be good or bad for whoever this person is. If they're not used to that attention, they could really fall into the ego. If someone who's used to it may not be attracted to that, they may just want something real. And whoever this person is, I feel like with the Hierophant, they're not used to the attention. Also, with the Hierophant is commitment. So, like, someone could be getting attention just being associated with you, Sag. That's the thing. So someone's being looked at more. People are wondering what that sex game is like because they're associated with you. They know you. They know that you're the hot thing, but maybe someone's getting more attention because of you. They don't know how to have self-control or just be loyal. Hierophant, okay? But the Lovers is here, Gemini energy. Okay, by the way, we have Taurus energy here. We have Virgo energy and Gemini, okay? But with the Lovers, someone does want to make a decision for their highest good and the highest good of you as well, or this relationship. So someone is wanting to be better, but I feel like the attention is going to someone's head. Also, the pressure to have that perfection of the Hierophant could also be very straining towards someone. Someone never really had to watch their steps or what they say or what they do. Someone also didn't have attention on them. So it's all about public image because the same thing coincides. When you have public image, you have to watch your steps, but someone is having both of the same thing, attention possibly from the relationship or the connection with you. And they're also having to have self discipline. And maybe before someone met you, they never practiced this. So it's like new, like page energy. Okay. Let's see. What's the Hierophant here? Clarify the Hierophant. Gain. So following the rules or being monogamous or just, sticking to the code, Hierophant is whatever you want to make it. So Hierophant can be spirituality. It could be a higher institution like school, college. It could be a work situation or it could be the relationship. We have set rules of this relationship to make it work. This will allow longevity. This will allow not us to only succeed, but also our generations to succeed. This is what we pass down. And I feel like someone is seeing through this, they only have more to gain. There's also something about generations, which means family, cultivation, the tree of life through someone's family that they're associated by effing someone or being in a relationship with someone, their family has a lot to gain. And it's not in a selfish energy where I just want to have what's to gain. It's like I want to be a part. And it's like to be a part, there's rules here of how you treat their daughter, their son. So someone is going through that now where they never had that energy. I feel like someone never said, I feel like someone never aligned with a person that they cared about their family or they felt like they needed to respect their family with your family or with your whoever's surrounding you. There's so much respect and there's respect towards you, but someone's still a F up at the end of the day. That's what I'm seeing. Okay. What's a magician? Loss. Loss of identity. Okay. Like I said, with the magicians, like a celebrity. But, a lot of people don't recognize that because magician is like short energy. It's like it's almost like Cinderella when she had only like 12 hours to go and be a princess. You have to make the most of that opportunity. And like someone doesn't get that on a regular basis and they don't feel like they have enough time to really sprout or grow or make a name for themselves. Cinderella is directly related to the prince, who is the popular person in society. Okay, sorry to bring a fairy tale into here, but that's really what it is. Like Cinderella would not have been able to have success if she didn't relate herself to the prince. If she would have went to the um ball and just try to be a hot girl, she would have been short-lived the next day because how do you show up the rest of the week and just be Cinderella? We don't know who you are, girl. You in the attic with the mouse. But her associating herself with the prince and acting accordingly is what made her break the curse. So that's a magician here. Like someone does have a lot of popularity of the night, but it's associated to you or you're associated to them. So it's like this is meant to happen. There's alignment for a reason. Don't get in your pride or your ego where you think that you did this yourself because it's really not. For example, if I'm dating you, Sag, and you tell me to come to your friend's birthday, and when I go to your friend's birthday, I get all of this attention. Could I have gotten that attention by myself? No, it happened because of Sag. So it's not like any shade, it's just like the facts of it. And loss is here, like someone's too focused on the loss of a good time out. Like, oh, I'm the lower. But even if you're the lower, you could be the greater, but also with the competition, just kind of enjoy how God aligned you with someone. So that's what I'm seeing here. And then with the lovers, so someone has like, they don't like that they weren't able to make a name for their own selves, maybe, I don't know, or have cultivated friendships or have family that's so involved like you or vice versa. What's the lovers here? Lovers is a lion, so it's like this could all be yours, almost like Lion King. I don't know if Disney is what you're going to be watching or something, but like everything the sun touches could be yours, but you have to be solid. You can't be a phony because you'll be cast away. So there's something like that going on with someone that you're dealing with. And I also feel like, Sag, you're not going to persuade this person. You just want them to make the decision themselves. And let's see what the outcome is going to be. What's the outcome here? Four of Cups. Okay, so someone is obviously not coinciding. We have the Eight of Swords here, which is like self sabotage or just trying to manipulate a situation, maybe jumping the gun, even when you're like a little peep, you're not the big peep. So you're jumping the gun, you're trying to take control of a situation that you have no control over, or you're getting too high in your ego, or you're manipulating a situation, trying to, or you're doing mind games, or you are self sabotaging. And I see the outcome is like the Four Cups. It's like, just act who you are. You'll be loved for that, and you'll grow in popularity or success or recognition from that. But you weren't able to go through the down times. I don't know. Like I hate to say celebrity, but I don't know who you're dealing with. But like every celebrity has their like shitty times where they're like not known, they go through embarrassment, they feel like a nobody, and then they sprout out to this mega star. And someone wants to skip that part, and it's like, no, you can't. But at least I see your energy. Okay, so I feel like you have someone who's almost in competition with you. And there's someone here who's more worldly, like in a positive energy, so more traveled, has a better taste palette, has more knowledge of the world and cultures, more experience, and someone's trying to jump the gun and meet you there. But it's like baby steps, just like, whoever is more worldly had to do baby steps the same way. So there's something like that. Do I feel like it'll be over? No. But I do feel like it's going to cause a lot of conflict. So there's that for you, Sag. All right, Sag, I'm going to end it because we're here for 2 hours. I thank you guys for just watching. And yeah, I will see you guys soon. I don't know what I'm going to do next on Saggy's stream. I'm trying to think like what ideas do I have. I might do Mary FK. You'll have to look it up if you don't know what that means. I might do that on here because when I do it on my channel, it always gets demonetized. But I think if I do it here, it will be easier, and I can do all signs for those of you who are dealing with whatever signs you want to know specifically. Does this person want to marry me, F me, or K me? I think we'll have more fun here. So I think that will be the next one. And it is Wednesday, so look out for it coming out on Friday or Saturday, okay? And we'll do it here. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed his predictions. Also, too, if there was any sign that was significant or like, another Sag, please share the video. I want to grow this channel a little bit more. Okay. And yeah. Oh, Amelia, you said you tried to get a membership and it wasn't working. What wasn't working with the membership? I don't know. Or if you want to email me, and then I'll be able to troubleshoot you. Because I don't know, it usually works for people. Did you already pay for the membership and it's just not? I don't know. You have to let me know. But also, since we're talking about memberships, my memberships are discounted this whole summer, and my personal readings are discounted this whole summer. So if you want a personal reading, if you want an emergency reading, which is done within 24 hours, you just have to know your burning question. Or if you want a membership, which gives you access to readings that I don't do on YouTube that are a little bit more unfiltered, and also gives you access to all the extended readings that I've been doing on my other channel. It's all discounted. There's a big summer sale going on for the whole of summer. Amelia said I couldn't make an account. Go on my website, Amelia, and contact me from on the bottom of the page. Contact me and just let me know what's going on, and I'll try to help you as much as I can. Okay. Yeah. With that being said, guys, I'm gonna leave it there. I want to go on my other site, but I don't know what to do yet. I'm like, should I go to the grocery store, cook a dinner because I'm hungry, or should I just go live on the other side? I don't know yet. Anyway, love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, bye, Sag.